On 2. 11 MT, 11 MT. Let's get set. Right, 80. Stop.
And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Cut. Right, 80. What is that?
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 1, right?
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
11 MT. Here we go, here we go. Right, 8. 11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. 17 yards, the gain there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
11, 11. Can.
On 1st down, Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
You. Middle. Hey, middle. You are X.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready. Yo. You.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. A gain there of 15. That's enough for a 1st down.
That's He's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
A first down throw for Jackson. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
180. Sit on. 180.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
180. Report. You at.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 50.
So what? 180. 180. Where's that? Hey.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Hey. Sit on. 180. Where's that? Hey, report. Oh.
From the gun, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Second and 10.
Here we go. 180.
To throw is Burrow. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense comes away with a turnover. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch. But got to finish the play. And on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge, explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. And that's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Sit on! 13. Sit on!
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this up to the 44. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals on top. More from the International Series in London after this.
Onward.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Jackson looking to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now give on the ground, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Watch him do it. He's survived outside off from the music. They like, what is home? This is outside in the middle. Welcome home. This is not his home.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll turn and hand this one off. Open space to the 35. And he will score! Touchdown, London.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, 1st time today.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Tyler Loop set to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
MT, tight. Oh, here we go. Hot. 180. What is hot?
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Try him again. Another one to Higgins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
180.
Second down, Burrow. He'll go right and find his running back, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Burrow. Throwing right. It's taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here is second and 5.
Here we go. 12, 11.
The tight end Fant in motion. Burrow here on second down. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be third down.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. Rolling to the left. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This will be a 41-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Quick, ready?
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 1.
180. Come on. 180. What a shot. Hey. Cut.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. And that will be a first down.
2-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back to London, England. after this.
43-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Hey, middle.
Third and short, Jackson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Hey, middle.
They'll go, and Krowski Merritt has it. First down and more inside the 20. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Jackson. And he's in. Touchdown, Black Knights. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. On is Luke to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Black Knights are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Bengals 10. Tyler Luke sets to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Gun. Dot. 180. Dot.
Back to throw. Burrow. Quick throw. Taken in. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And the Bengals first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals first down.
11. Dot.
Now, Burrow. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's get set.
Here's Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Here we go. Can. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And third down coming up.
11 Thomas. Here we go. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The tight end Fant in motion. Burrow to throw for it on fourth down. He gets that to his big target, Fant. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
At the 19-yard line.
Here we go. 12. Stop. 11. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Zone and intercepted. Picked by Malachi Starks. He gets free, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. The third quarter begins with a run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Wanna quit?
Finding space inside the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's enough for a first down. Run over at center. That's Krosky Merritt. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
4 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
24-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run the sneak. Oh, looks like he had the first down, but the ball is out. And I think he was able to get it back. Yes, he was. That was so nearly the turnover the defense needed. They couldn't get it in time. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, London.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Makes the score Black Knights 21, Bengals 10. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Burrow working in the pistol. His throw left side is complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On first down, Burrow. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Burrow now. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
A 57-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals are able to get it back within a score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey!
Drive will start on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
You change it.
Jackson now on second down. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
They get big yardage on the deep ball. 32 yards.
36-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
1st and 10 now from the 36. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bengals' 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and a yard. To throw is Jackson. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
3rd and a yard.
13. Out, sit on.
Again, it's Jackson. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is Trey Hendrickson. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Black Knights add on to their lead. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. Stop.
Now, Burrow. Pass caught left side by Fant. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
The problem with some of these long developing plays is that it really forces the quarterback to hold on to the ball. They tried to hit him there with that big shot downfield, but the protection, it's just not able to hold up, and they're able to get home.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack. So often, that can derail the drive. But they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
I'm one, right?
1st down, Bengals.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but
Here we go.
in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Makes the score Lions 24, Bengals 16. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Handoff here, up the middle. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rough right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top.
You. 13. Get hard.
Play action now. Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A big play on that one. 31 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Black Knights. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The extra point, up and good. And the Black Knights will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
On one, ready?
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow sending it downfield for Fat. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
12. Gun. Sahad.
They'll drop to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Can.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today. When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
To throw is Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Just a really nice effort by the defense to challenge him right at the catch point. It's really the timing of the contact that really is able to dislodge the ball, and they get a fresh set of downs to work with if he's able to hold on to it. But because of the hit, he can't squeeze it, and now they find themselves looking at 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and They're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
A first down throw for Jackson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and that's a big-time play.
Hey, middle. 180. 180.
Jackson now. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Yards to go.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. And that will be a first down.
At the 17-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And they'll get him down inside the